This timeless pendant earring design can be customized and made unique by using any sort of bead that you choose. We are going to be using a 20 gauge silver-plated copper wire to create the earrings. Then we have a pair of ear wires as well as the beads of our choice. We also will be using a ruler, and then for pliers we have our nylon jaw pliers, a pair of wire cutters, our chain nose pliers, and then our round nose pliers. To begin creating the earrings, we're going to pull out a length of wire and straighten it and smooth it with the nylon jaw pliers. Then we are going to take our bead and string it onto the wire. Placing the wire on our ruler, we are going to measure 2 inches and then bend the wire over to create a 90-degree angle. Sliding the bead up into that corner, we are then going to bend the other end of wire directly up along the side of the bead so it also is at a 90-degree angle. And as you bend the wire, go ahead and overbend it so that we create a tighter angle. Bringing the wire back after we have overbent it, we are then going to begin creating loops using our round nose pliers. Measuring from the corner of the wire, we're going to mark 1 inch with our pliers, and this is where we are going to begin creating a loop. Bending the wire in the tip of our pliers over 90 degrees in the opposite direction of which we are then going to wrap the loop. We'll then adjust our pliers, turning them up, and then bring the long end of wire up and around to create a loop. Twisting the loop in the same direction, we are going to center it over the wire. With the first loop made, we are then going to move to the other wire and create an identical loop. Once we have created the loops on both ends of the wire, we are then going to press the loops together and hold them both at the same time in our pliers. Then taking the shortest end of wire, we are going to begin wrapping it around, securing the loops together. I wrapped this short end of wire 1 complete time underneath the loops. We're then going to cut it off with the wire cutters and finish wrapping underneath the loops with the long end of wire. Using the long end of wire to create a wrapping underneath the loops, I'm just going to wrap it a few times before using our wire cutters to clip off the wire. Now using the chain nose pliers, we are going to secure and press everything together, focusing on hiding the end of wire inside of the wrapping. Once we have secured the wire, we can now add the ear wire. Twisting the loop on the ear wire open to the side, we are then going to thread on our earring. Closing the loop with our chain nose pliers, we have completed our first earring. Repeat all of these steps to create the second earring. Have fun changing up this design by choosing different beads for your centerpiece. I hope you enjoyed making these pendant earrings with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.